Hello loves, welcome to your daily inspo reading. This is your source for daily inspiration and healing on your spiritual journey. In today's fast-paced world, it is so easy to become overwhelmed by the challenges of life. This daily inspo is here to provide you with a moment of solace, guiding you towards inner peace, healing, and spiritual growth. Each day we'll delve into topics that uplift the soul, promote self-discovery, and encourage personal transformation. Whether you're seeking to overcome past traumas, find inner balance, or simply connect with your higher self, this daily inspo is your daily companion on the path to spiritual enlightenment. Through a combination of wisdom, meditation, and soul-nourishing insights, our goal is to help you unlock your inner potential and embrace a life of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. So join us on this transformative journey as we explore the boundless possibilities of the human spirit and discover the power within each of us to heal, evolve, and ascend. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let the daily inspo be a guiding light that illuminates your path to spiritual awakening. Together, let's embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment as we embrace the beauty of our true selves and the interconnectedness of all life. Please enjoy the reading. Today's affirmation is, I celebrate life every day. Let's say that together 4 times. I celebrate life every day. 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 Hello Libra, happy Tuesday if you're watching this in real time. Welcome to your daily inspo. Let's get right into this reading, all right? I'm so pressed to jump into the reading. I'm almost forgetting to get into the blessing bag. All right, so let's see. What is in the blessing bag for you, Libra? Expect surprises. This is a very, very magical time. Very, very magical time. Very, very high manifestation time. This is a beautiful time for you to bring your desires into fruition. This is just an overall great time. In the blessing bag, we have a very beautiful face. You pretty, you cute, or whatever. Your cup runneth over. A very beautiful face. The fact that you're easy on the eyes. The fact that you have this beautiful energy. The fact that you may have a beautiful smile. The fact that you may have a beautiful voice. This kind of wins you over. Also, there's people who enjoy listening to you. There's people who enjoy just being in your presence. There's people who just enjoy looking at you. So I do feel like that this is the energy where you use what you got to get what you want. And for some of you guys, you got the looks to get what you want. For some of you guys, you have the voice to get what you want. For some of you guys, you have the energy to get what you want. For some of you guys, you have the style to get what you want. Some of you guys, you have the class to get what you want. Whatever it is that you want, you already have it. You have the tools to get it. So this very beautiful face, somebody is getting a lot of compliments today. Somebody is admiring your beauty. I can also see a person like looking at your pictures and doing that cute little smile. Like that cute little smile. That little side smile that you do when ain't nobody watching. Somebody is looking at your pictures and saying that. Somebody could be listening to you and doing that. Like the fact that you have this beautiful energy. We're going to take the face out of it. This beautiful energy. You can use that to get what you want. But somebody's face is breathtakingly beautiful. Like somebody's gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, let's see what's coming out. You got the lady. So a beautiful lady. A beautiful lady. So there's a masculine that's thinking about a very, very beautiful lady. For some of you guys, you thought about who that could be thinking about you. It's them. Somebody told you, like, I really love the way you look. I really love the way you speak. I really love the way you walk. I really love the way you dress. I really love the way, like, somebody told you what they love about you. And there's a person who is reminiscing over a beautiful lady. There could be a masculine reminiscing over a beautiful lady. There is a beautiful lady that's soaking up all the love that her beauty gets her. And you are very, very right. You're very, very right about that suspicion that you have in that area. Very, very right. Okay. So let's get right into this reading. Let's see. All right, let's get into where we going. I almost lost track. Somebody's almost, they gonna lose what they gotta say. Lose their train of thought looking at you. And the Empress comes out. Like somebody would have, they probably would not have said anything. Somebody probably would have stayed guarded. Somebody probably would not have opened their hearts or opened their mouth. But you just so damn beautiful, Libra. I think I might name this video that. You are just so damn beautiful, Libra. Just so beautiful. We have this Hierophant energy coming out. Okay, so this is you. Somebody is moving off of wisdom or moving off of it. Like something is getting them to move. This is a deeper power. I don't know why I'm getting, and then we have the High Priestess. So there's a deeper connection that you have with the person, and this deeper connection is actually getting them to move. It doesn't hurt that you're beautiful. It doesn't hurt that you have this gorgeous, this blissful energy about you. But there's a person who kind of have this deeper connection to you. It's like a deeper commitment to you. They feel committed to you in a sense. I don't want to say obligation. I would just say committed to you. They have made this commitment to you to move in a certain type of way. So there's a person who you could be making better, and they could also be making you better because of who you are. Not only to them, but because of who you are. Because of who you are spiritually, is getting them to act or getting them to move in a certain type of way that is going to lead them right to you. So all of this reminiscing that a person is doing is actually going to lead to an action. For a lot of you guys, it's not going to be this thing where there's a whole bunch of feelings on both of the ends. Aren't you tired of those relationships where you go and read you watch these tarot readings, and they tell you this person is in love with you, and they're gonna call you, and they can't stand being alone from you, and you get no call, you get no nothing, you get no whatever. This is not going to be the energy for this person. The energy for this person is there is some type of deep connection. This could be a soulmate connection. This doesn't even have to be a romantic partner. Your energy is so beautiful. All of the what they remember about you is this beautiful energy, all of this beauty. I'm sorry, y'all. Sage is just trying to get up on everything. All they remember about you is this beautiful energy, and it's bringing them to you. They feel like, yes, I need more of that in my life. Yes, I need more of Libra in my life. Yes, I need some more of that. I can use more of that. All right, let's get into it. What is the daily inspo? What? Heart home. Home is where the heart is. Somebody is looking at you like you're home. Home is where the heart is. Why is this? Let me see. Why is it so fuzzy? Okay, hopefully that's a little better. All right, okay. So home is where the heart is. Mm. That's what the ancestors are looking at you as. Compassion. Or they're looking at you to have compassion towards a person. Yeah, they're looking at you to have they're looking at you to have compassion, or they're looking at you as home. You are home, and this is where a person's heart is. You also have this energy of what you need is the benefactor here. And what you need is somebody to support you. You need recognition for all your hard work. You need reciprocity. That is what you need. And in order to get what you need, there needs to be a first breath, which is a beginner's mind, which is you look at something as if it's new. So fresh eyes, an innocent perception of whatever is going on. You also need this energy. There's also this energy where you need to let go of the past. Yes. Let go of the past in order for you to get all of these things. So I do feel like there could be two people coming together to reconcile. Reconciliation just has been in the air for the last couple of days, which is beautiful, especially during the holidays. Usually this is the time where people start thinking about family, love, and all of that stuff. And people want to be home. Somebody want to come home to you. Somebody could be wanting to come home. I'm also thinking, I was just on a walk and I just had this thought that this person is coming to you because you make their house a home. Somebody has a house, but they want to make it a home. They want you to make it a home. Or you could want them to make it a home. Home is where the heart is. Opening up your heart. You're in this lover's energy, Libra. In this lover's energy, which is really, really beautiful for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this reading. Let's see. Let's see what Libra's grateful for. What Libra is grateful for. Spirit of the South. Who from the South? Spirit of the South. You grateful for this heat. This passion. Okay, so you're happy that there's this love bond that has all of this heat and passion in it. Something that's very, very passionate. This could have something to do with the fire sign. Or you're happy that, because you have the warrior woman at the bottom of the deck. So after everything that you've been through with the person, I'm sorry, y'all, I can't talk. After everything you've been through with the person, you are so happy that the passion and the fire and all of that stuff is still there. The creativity, all of that stuff is still there. And you're really, really happy that after all of that, that you're there. You're there. Your top priorities today, again, is doing nothing, okay? You're going through this shift. You're going through this transformation, which we talked about yesterday. Transformation does not happen in one day. It looks like you're birthing something new. And what you are going to be prioritizing today is just allowing the flow. You have wild wind, so you're allowing things to move you, allowing stuff to push you into this energy that you need to be, because you are in between two identities of yourself. It's the old identity and it's the new identity, which with the old identity, it brings the old environment. And then with the new identity, it brings this new environment. So you could be in between environments. For some of you guys, you may even be in between jobs right now. You could be in between relationships right now. You could be in between like moving, like finding out where you're going to live. You could be living somewhere, but you're finding you realize that there's some cycle that's over, and you're just in that void space of figuring out what is the next move. But the next move for you would be to allow some type of transition to happen. It looks like Spirit is going to be allowing certain things to happen in your life that's going to physically transform you, physically stretch you to grow. The only solution to these problems would be growth. So you wouldn't be able to get out of these problems without growing, or with like stooping low, or holding yourself back, or holding to these conforms, or an old belief system that no longer serves you. The only way to grow out of this thing would be, the only thing for you to get this solution would be for you to grow and stretch. All right, so some things could be a little bit uncomfortable right now. Just try your best to relax, because there could be a lot that's going on. All right, and you have the Spirit of the West, which is your emotions here. The Spirit of the West is your emotions. Being able to feel your emotions and allow your emotions is going to be good. Getting rest, making different self-care practices, that should be your top priority too. Self-care, rest. Like I said, a lot of things could be happening right now. You just want to make sure that you take it easy on yourself. All right. You want to make sure that you take it easy. Okay, so new things you're going to explore is the darkness. Okay, so there's something in your past, or there's something in your subconscious mind. There's a lot of things that's going on in the unknown, and this is like the darkness. So I do also feel like that there could have been something that could have hurt you, or some type of obstacle that you went through, and you realized that this was a seed. You realize that something was being planted. This is like that growth thing. And you're going to start balancing yourself, balancing emotions, balancing yourself, becoming in harmony with yourself. Also looking at the duality of many things. Things have many meanings. So you're looking at a place. I do also feel like that there's a space inside of a person who could feel like something was against them, or something was an obstacle, but you actually see like, oh no, this was a new beginning. This was me being set up for some type of new beginning. So that's a great way to look at it. It looks like you're going to be very, very optimistic of that today about something that you went through in the past. Let's see. Okay, there's this karmic debt here that you're learning about. Karmic debt and the drought. Wow. So for some of you guys, you actually realize how your negative thoughts actually shape your outcome. You're going to be realizing how your negative thoughts are actually going to shape your outcome. There could be some type of sight that you have that you may see, and this could be giving you this sight so you can stop it. But this could also be some type of lesson, like you've learned how thinking negatively is not going to affect this situation positively. It's not going to bring a positive result. It's most likely going to bring a negative result to something. So that's what you realize. Also, there's the ending of a cycle. So the karmic debt also, you end some type of cycle because you're not in this lack mode anymore. This drought is no water. So no water, there's no fruits, there's no seeds. It's just you just in the desert. And this is this negative thinking of thinking you don't have enough, I'll never have enough, or whatever. You're seeing how feeling like you don't have enough actually puts you in a position of not having enough, and you're ending that cycle. So now you're living your life more abundantly. That's probably why you're looking at the darkness, or you're looking at some type of obstacles in your life, and you're seeing like, whoa, there's a seed here. Whoa, I can water this. Whoa, it's not so bad. That's what's coming. Like, it's not so bad. Something's not so bad. Okay. So there's a challenge that you have right now with trying to water everybody. Okay. And the way that you get out of this would be to rise. So there's an old you. There's an old you that used to try to water everybody. Like, picture how frustrating it could be trying to water everybody, but you have this mentality that you're in a drought. But yet to everyone else, you have all of this water and you have an unlimited source. You have abundance. But then on the inside, you feel like you are drying. You're in the desert. Picture how frustrating, how painful that could possibly be. I'm pretty sure everybody is coming to you asking you for things that you don't necessarily have, and you make magic to try to prepare it for a person. But the river woman, that is not what the river woman is about. The river woman gives so much because she has an infinite source. And how you get into that infinite source is there is an identity, which I was talking about, being in between this identity of feeling like you don't have enough. In this identity brings that environment. That's the environment of lack. In this new identity, it's the identity of abundance. Feeling like I have everything that I need, everything that I need, everything that I want, everything that I have it. Remember when we first started, before when we were talking, it was about like a person, whatever they can get. A person has everything they want. A person has it all to get whatever it is that they want. Okay? You have all the things you need to get whatever you want. You have it already. So I do feel like getting into that energy of you having it already, it has to be a rebirth. A rebirth. Yeah, a death and a rebirth. This is the Phoenix card. This is you rising from these ashes. You have the ashes here. You actually have the fire here, which you're so grateful for. So you're getting into this energy where you are grateful for the obstacles. You're grateful for something. You're grateful that something had to be hard. And you're grateful that you had to learn something in a painful way just because of all of the knowledge that you learn, just because all of the territory that you go through, just because of all of the people that you meet, all of the self-love, strength that you gain, all of the intelligence, the infinite intelligence that you tap into, the wisdom, the discernment. You are happy because if you hadn't went through that, you would still be walking through life naive, not only naive, but negative. Very, very negative. The drought card is a very, very negative mindset. It's that negative Nancy. So for some of you guys, you're leaving that negative Nancy behind and you are not being negative. And I know this may seem weird because you may be looking at this like, no, I'm very, very positive to people. You are. You're just negative to yourself. You are the river woman to everybody. But you're doing it from your cup. Your cup is, you're supposed to be doing this from your overflow. You're depleting your own water to give, and you feel like you don't have enough inside you. Love is unlimited. You have enough love in you. Nobody can take your love from you. You don't run out of love. We are made on love. This whole universe is made on love. You just don't, that's an infinite source. It can never run out. So I do feel like that this energy of you giving and you doing so much for other people, you're going to learn that you have the infinite source. For some of you guys, you haven't been giving yourself credit. You've been calling yourself stupid, naive, desperate. I'm just a person who gives away, gives away whatever. When you get into your energy of, I'm just pulling from the infinite source. It's there for everybody. It's nothing really special about. This is just the infinite source. Wow, you gave all that. You gave that man all your love. They deserve love. They were created. Let's talk about that level of consciousness. Not feeling bad about it. For some of you guys, you could be walking around feeling bad. This is you cleaning up that cycle of you feeling bad for being this giver, which on the outside, it looked like, wow, Libra is so abundant. On the inside, you were barely bringing it together. So this is the end of that cycle that you're going into. All right. Abundance, a state of being. This is how you can contribute to other people's lives. It's not about what you give. It's about the source that you're giving from. So you already give. You are already the water woman, the river woman pouring into everybody, which is beautiful. But once you pour into yourself, there's a part of you, there's an identity of you that feels like you pouring into yourself is selfishness. And this stems from a person who poured into themselves and didn't pour into you. and there's something that you need to clean up there. We know about our boundaries and all of those things. Maybe it came down to you and the other person, and they chose them. And everybody has a right to choose themselves, just like you have the right to choose yourself. Everybody has the right to choose themselves. It may have felt like the Seven of Swords, like you got the short end of the stick, but now you're getting into this energy where you're like, okay, now I see why. I see why a person chose themselves over me. Of course, I will want someone to choose me, but that doesn't mean you then start living your life choosing everyone else. Maybe this could have been a parent. Yes, it hurts. Maybe someone chose their life or chose a family or chose whatever over you. And that made you feel like, I would never make a person felt like I felt. But this is the like 6-year-old or the 10-year-old saying this. Not saying that when I become a parent, I'm going to handle my responsibilities. Cut and dry. That is what the adult would probably say looking on the situation. But because you were so young, or because something could have happened in in your childhood, you could have looked at something with these just vulnerable eyes and felt like, I would never do that. And then you kind of mimic that and gave what you didn't have. So when you give what you don't have, it doesn't make the other person a thief. It makes you a thief. That's why you attract thieves. That's why you attract people who steal your energy. I think we're getting too deep for the the daily inspo, but no, that is how you attract thieves. Take it as a person who will always be like, I'm a giver, and I do this, I da 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 da. And I used to pride myself on being that until I learned a little bit, about spirituality, and learned about energies, and learned about what I was attracting, what that energy was attracting, and I just got tired of attracting it. And it was at the point where it was self-love. Like, I know that I'm great. Okay? I know that I'm great. I need to pour this energy into myself. I don't need to rob myself of my no. Sometimes I want to say no. I could have it, but I don't want to give it out. And I could choose not to. Just because I have something does not mean I have to give it out. Just because I may have some type of abundance in the area that a person may need, if I don't feel, when a person asks, if I don't feel that yes, like of course, then it's a no. And I do feel like that is what you could be practicing right now. And a lot of people are going to have to reintroduce themselves to you, or you're going to have to reintroduce yourself to them, because they remember the Libra that everything was free. Yesterday's price is not today's price, okay? They remember the Libra that everything was free. All right, let's see. Spiritual awakening here. You have your spiritual journey. All right, this is what you're focusing on today. Focusing on becoming centered, focusing on doing things that make you feel in alignment with where you want to go. You have the medicine women, so you're taking in healing information, or you're giving out healing information. All right, there's a need for you to have some type of sacred ceremony, or you may have a sacred ceremony with this information. It's a lot of information out there. All you got to do is put your ear to the streets so you can hear it. All right, and look, offerings, giving, but giving from this source. For some of you guys, you may be giving to you. You may be giving yourself an offering. This is what can you do for the world? What can you do? For some of you guys, you might be pouring into some type of obstacle, pouring into something that was made as a wall or a storm, but this was really something that was going to grow you. So you know what this looks like? This looks like a person feeling very, very unappreciated. This looks like a person where something was an obstacle, and you're like, wow, here I hit another wall, but yet in this wall you hit your head so hard that you actually see life, and you actually see a seed that can actually grow from this. You actually ask yourself, well, what do I learn from these things? What am I learning? What lesson am I learning here? So instead of this, you're like, I'm glad. Now I get it. Now I see what I'm doing. When you see what you're doing, that's the that's the game changer. It's not about trying to, and this has been this thing. Everybody has been blowing this narcissist word out the water. Everybody is a narcissist. I hate to break it to you. Everybody is, no, I would say everybody has narcissistic ways about them. Okay? Everybody. It's a part of self-love. This, or toxic, or triggered, or that people have been using these words and they don't understand that you are attracting these things to you. There's something inside of you that is attracting these things to you. The giver. Why do I attract so many takers? Because you keep taking your stuff. This is your value. This is your tasty, cold, ice cold water that you keep giving away to everybody. Because you want to make it seem like, oh, I got it. Because you think that is abundance. Abundance is me. Let me just give it away. Let me have an Oprah moment and give everybody a car. Or go into funds and support people that I know that I don't really have right now. But let me just go because I'm abundant. Let me just. But in the meanwhile, your negative thoughts are telling you, I don't have enough, or I'll never do this, or I'll never do this, or I'll never. So you're just making it easier for you to run out of something. So you're giving some type of offerings. I did want to get onto that because I do relate very, very much with the giver. With the giver. Giving so much of myself, so much of my time, money, whatever, just giving to people who don't necessarily deserve it. For people who deserve a no. But I'm thinking like, well, if I have it and they ask for it to give, then I gotta give. No, maybe God keeps on testing you when you have it to give to see if you're going to practice your no. Maybe it's not when you don't have it where you can say, yeah, I don't have it. Okay, we know you're honest. You're a Libra, all right? You're honest. But now you have it. Now you get into this energy. Should I lie? But I really have it. But you don't have it to give out. You have it for you. This is for me. And that's probably why when you have it, let's see where the boundaries are. Do you still have boundaries, or is it a, all you can eat buffet over here? All right. Some of you guys are going to start praying more. Prioritizing praying. Prioritizing talking to God. Yeah, you have the spirit. Here's that air. Praying. For some of you guys, you're going to start praying for wisdom. For some of you guys, you're going to start praying for great connections, good connections that make you feel good, that make you flourish instead of make you feeling depleted. I was watching this T.D. Jakes sermon. This was like months ago. And this girl, she was just around so many people who she was feeding them, but none of them was feeding her. So she was around people where friends, family, she just attracted so many people. And a part of her thing was she had this feeling of feeling weak or being weak around, or asking for help was weak. And then she had this feeling where she wanted to be, she had this personal journey or spiritual journey to heal, to teach, to give, to do. So she wanted to do. So she had so many people in her life, friends, boyfriends, family, where she was healing, giving to, fixing shit. All of that, giving so much of herself to these people. Where she that is the work that she wanted to be in, but she also needed boundaries, and she also needed another group of people who would pour into her, because she was doing all of the pouring. So she loved to help. It was like a catch-22, because she loved to help, but it was overwhelming and it was killing her spiritually. But she loved to help. So she needed to get into this other group of people, this other group of friends, this other group, mentorships, whatever it was. And she signed up to all the mentorships because she was at the point where it's like, yeah, I'm dying here. Okay, I need, like, whatever you say. I am not, objecting anything. I'm open to all types of advice. What should I do? So she signed up for all the mentorships, and she started going into, different groups that were pouring into her. So this is you, going into different places where you start pouring into, or other people are going to be pouring into you. It's okay if you have these relationships. Sometimes there's people in our lives that cannot pour into us the way that we can pour. Okay? Sometimes people can pour a little, they got a heavy drip. Sometimes people got a light sprinkle, but Libra, you got a heavy drip about you. Okay? And you need to be around heavy drip people. Okay, at least have somebody who you can lean on that's going to hold you and that's going to pour into you, instead of you being the strong friend, you being the mentor, you being the damn therapist, you being the one who picks up the check, you being the one who, like, God, no. We're not doing that. I was so thankful to have these friends in my life that would not allow me to even do that. That's why I'm saying, like, I really relate to this. I have friends that would be like, you are not, no, you are not. We ain't called, no, she's resting. Like, I had friends that would come in and be like, no, like, mama me. And it felt so good. I'm like, you see that I'm tired, even though I came down here with this perfect smile and said, of course. And they're like, hell no. And so sometimes we need those people in our lives, that see us, that see through us, all the masks that we try to wear, the makeup, all of that stuff. They see through us and they know exactly what we need. They can see when we're burning ourselves out. They can see when we're trying too hard. They can see when we're giving too much to outside of ourselves and not giving enough to ourselves. They can see that, and they'll regulate it. So I was very, very thankful to have those friends. Like, I have a lot of friends that's like that. That'll be like, I got you. And it's still like a fight between me and these friends of, no, I got you. No, I got you. No, you got. It's like, girl, let somebody take care of you. Okay. Let somebody else do it. All right. Let's see. What is going to make the day so fulfilling for you? It is going to be you honoring yourself, honoring your body. This just tells me that you need to love on you. Loving on you. And a lot of people don't like that type of energy. A lot of people, and we talk about self-love all day, but a lot of people don't want to sit with themselves. We learned that during COVID, how much people did not want to sit with themselves, how much people could not just be still, and sit in silence with themselves. There's a lot of people who are running from themselves all day, and then they get these lovers who are running from them. When God is just showing you a mirror. This is how you're running from you. I need you to stop running from you. You're only going to get the vibration that you're on. So you're on a vibration of running from yourself at every chance that you get. You're going to get a runner every chance that you get. And you'll be chasing. So it just turns that dynamic. The person is doing to you what you did to yourself. Or what you do to yourself. And Spirit is telling you, you need to stop doing it. It doesn't look, and it doesn't feel so good when you see it on the physical. And this is how Spirit looking down. It doesn't look good to see you run away from yourself. It doesn't look good to see you talk so negatively about yourself. It doesn't look good to see you doubt yourself every second. It does not look good to see you cheat yourself. It doesn't look good to see you rob yourself. It doesn't look good to see you treat yourself like this. So, congratulations, Libra. I know this was a deep reading, but you're ending up this cycle. Ending up this cycle of this drought, of this lack mentality. And the best way that you can serve other people is by bringing this state of being, which is abundance, which is you loving on you, you filling your own self up. So I do feel like there's a person who really needs to figure out what that means to fill. What does it mean to fill you up? Like if you're filling yourself up, what does that mean and what does that look like in your life? All right, Libra, that's your reading. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.